Alrighty guys, welcome to Orangetheory Fitness Tualatin. My name's Coach Brooke. I'm gonna walk you through a little bit about what to expect for your first class when you come inside the studio. And before we even get inside the studio, we're actually gonna be distancing ourselves outside. We've got little markers around, but it's mostly just stay out here, enjoy the nice weather while we have it. You can move, you can stretch, you can get things ready. But as soon as we get about 5 minutes before class time starts, we're gonna open the doors and let you in. But we have a whole process for how that works. Hi, good.
Good. You answered yesterday's question on the door?
No.
I'm gonna grab your temperature really fast. Hold still for me. Perfect. You're good to go there. I'm gonna put you on treadmill number 13.
Treadmill 13?
Station. Yep,
Okay.
Yep. If you want to set your things down in the locker, you can, but they'll give you 2 squirts and some wipes.
Awesome. Thank you.
What's up, Brooke? How you doing? Good. Go ahead and put your stuff in that locker right there. If you need to, anyone that you so choose. Yep.
Okay.
All right, got 2 squirts here.
Okay.
As well as 2 wipes from me, and you're gonna head on into that station number that they told you up front, all right?
All right, cool.
Enjoy your workout.
Thank you. Okay, so once we get inside the studio, we are gonna go to whatever station we were told at the front desk. So we have them numbered on the front of the rowers. We have them numbered on the back of the treadmill. What I wanna do is when I get on my piece of equipment that was assigned, I wanna, first things first, check into my own name on this touchscreen. So when you're in a class and there's a lot of other people, there will be several names, but I wanna select mine, confirm that it's me, that I clicked the right one, and then I'm gonna be logged into my own personal information throughout class. But the big important cue here is this button called your parameter card. I'm gonna select that. This is like your cheat sheet throughout class. So when, as a coach, I ask you to get into a base pace or a push pace or an all out, right here is what we recommend that you at least start your intensities with. This is all just recommendation. You can adjust it as you need, but the whole point of class is to try to get our heart rate up in different colored zones. Here at Orangetheory, we operate in 5 different colored zones. Your warm-up zones are gonna be gray and blue. Green is pretty much gonna be base pace. So when we're in our base pace, we wanna try to get our heart rate in the green zone. When we go into push, that's kind of what Orangetheory is all about. Push is where things get uncomfortable and challenging. It's where we hunt down the orange heart rate zone. And all out is basically a code word for sprints of some sort. They're gonna be high intensity. They'll never be more than a minute at a time. Now, we have a 5th zone, a red zone on your heart rate. It isn't the worst thing in the world, but we will never coach you in it. It's just kind of like our warning mechanism for, hey, maybe we might be a little too out of control, so we can bring it back down to get into that orange. But anyways, I'm gonna start going through class as if I was gonna be a power walker. Because the cool thing about Orangetheory is you don't have to jog or run if you don't want to. So you can also be what we refer to as a power walker. So as an example, I'm gonna get started going in my walking recovery. This is for power walkers, joggers, and runners. But I'm gonna hit the green start button at my waist. Treadmill's gonna start moving. 1% incline on the left, and I'm gonna go 3 miles per hour on the right. We have touchscreens on both sides, but we can use our keypads at our waist like a standard treadmill. So I could go up or down by 0.1 at a time, and I could go up or down in my incline, half an incline at a time. So 1% incline, 3 miles per hour is what we call our walking recovery. This is where we catch our breath if we ever feel out of control, or this is just where we like to start class, just get things moving. Now, if I'm a power walker, I'm gonna get into my base pace. So that's anywhere between a 1 and 3% incline on the left, between 3.5 and 4.5 miles per hour on the right. Again, this is all on your cheat sheet. So if coach tells me to get into base pace and I'm a power walker, I'm gonna try 2% incline and I'm gonna go 3.5 miles per hour. I'm gonna walk with my arms at 90 degrees, and what I'm gonna try to do here is eventually get my heart rate in the green zone. Now green happens at 71% of your maximum heart rate. So for me, heart rate's not moving. I know I probably need to start upping my intensity. And I'm gonna keep doing that, adjusting speed or incline until I get my heart rate up. If the coach asks me for a push, the coach will say, power walkers, I want you at a 6% incline. I might tell the joggers and runners to go up a certain amount of speed, all right? And I'm gonna keep going, trying to get my heart rate up. And then eventually, when our little block is done, I go back to my walking recovery. Now, we do have a pause button on our treadmills. We also have a stop button here too. All right, so once we're done with the treadmill portion, we're gonna move on to the rower portion, sticking with that number station as we go throughout the room. So first things first, when I get on the rower, I want to make sure that I wipe everything down nice and thoroughly, wiping down those handles, the seats, the screen, and also the foot plates. Once I give a nice wipe as I go through, I'm gonna sit first on that rower. Now heads up, the seat does move, so watch out there. But once I'm on the rower, I'm gonna then adjust my foot plates up or down, depending on the size of my foot. So as you can see, they can go up or down. Now for me, I want the strap to be along the widest part of my foot here. So this would be a little too much on my toes. So I'd readjust to this point. All right, now once I have those foot plates even, then I'm gonna put both feet in, tighten the strap, and I'm good to go. Now just as a heads up really fast, if you have one foot in and you tighten that strap, you're never gonna get that other foot in, all right? So make sure both feet are in, heels firmly in that heel plate, and then you're gonna tighten. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the button in the far left corner of my monitor. I just need to hit it once, but that's gonna turn the monitor on. Flashing is good. Once I start rowing, it's gonna start reading. Now what I wanna do is grab the handles at the widest part, and now I'm gonna start dissecting the row into what we call our 3x3 form. So shoulders nice and engaged, my back is straight, arms are straight as well. I'm gonna start with my legs. So legs will straighten, I'll lean, and then I've got my arms to finish. And I'll reverse it on the way back. So arms, core, legs. Legs, core, arms, arms, core, legs. And once I start feeling comfortable, it's gonna be 1 count on the way back, 2 seconds of patience on the way forward. But what I don't wanna do is start letting my handles shoot over my knees while I get going. I wanna make sure that my form stays nice and engaged the whole time. Here in the upper right is gonna be your wattage. This is like a measurement of power. How hard are you rowing? Down here in the bottom right is your distance. If you're in a class, you might have an assignment distance of 150 meters and then an exercise in between. Down here in the bottom left is your running clock, and in the upper left is your stroke rate. Us in class, as coaches, will give you specific guidelines and parameters you're looking for, but this is just kind of the main gist for it. All right, so once you're done with the treadmill or the rowing portion, we still have the weight room to get to. We're still gonna follow our same number as we go through the room. They're written up on the walls in here. Now, once you get to your station, you're gonna put your stuff up, and then you've got your coach to live demonstrate everything for you.
So first things first, we're grabbing our weight, feet about shoulder width apart. We got to soft bend those knees from this point. Driving that chest down to the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades as we do so. Once we feel that stretch in the hamstrings, chest is almost parallel with that floor, rising back up to the top. If we need an option, we're gonna reduce that weight, or we can reduce that range of motion, team. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Now, once the coach demonstrates what you're gonna be doing, what's awesome about Orangetheory is we always have a video playing with somebody doing the exercises and the rep count below. So if I forget what I'm supposed to be doing, I can always go look up there. And if I don't know what I'm doing, I can always ask a coach for help. Now, with your station in the weight room, you do have TRX straps. You have your own weight of dumbbells. They range anywhere between 8 and 25 pounds. We have lighter 5-pound dumbbells and heavier dumbbells all the way up to 70 pounds on both sides of the room you can choose from too. We do have core mats that you can put on the ground just to help that spine a little bit, and also if we ever do any movements, planks or on your knees. But here in the weight room, our heart rate is not the focus. Our focus is on form and control. The heart rate is the focus over on those treads and those rowers. We cannot wait to have you guys here at Orangetheory Fitness Tualatin. My name is Coach Brooke.
I'm Coach Roy.
I'm Coach Connor.
Coach Rachel.
And we will see y'all soon.